Next we have conversion of energy from one form to another. So here in this case I will give you some examples. That examples you have to see clearly and tell me which one form of energy is converted into another. Like first example we have a free fall. When body is moving freely fall, then which one type of energy is converted into another? Initially it is having gravitational potential energy, then it come to motion. So here gravitational potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. Next we have when we stretch a bow, okay, and when we are stretching the bow, it give transferring the energy to arrow, and arrow is moving in the forward direction. So when we are stretching the bow, we are applying the force on the bow, it gets stretched. So which form of energy is stored in the bow? That is a elastic potential energy, and it give energy to the arrow. Arrow is moving, so it is a kinetic energy. So in this case elastic potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. Next we have when ball is fall on a spring, it falls down, spring get compressed, and again it is bounced back. Now carefully see in this example, initially the ball is having which form of energy? Potential energy. After this potential energy is converted into kinetic energy. When this ball is strike on the spring, spring get compressed. As the spring get compressed, elastic potential energy is stored. So after elastic potential energy, again it give energy to the ball, and ball is moving in the upward direction. So here we have first gravitational potential energy converted into kinetic energy. Okay, gravitational potential energy converted into kinetic energy. After that the compression of spring, elastic potential energy it given to the ball, and ball again gains the kinetic energy. So this is the whole conversion. Next we have, in this case we are giving electricity and fan is rotating. So rotating is also a type of a kinetic energy. So here electrical energy is converted into, you can also write kinetic energy, or you can also write mechanical energy related to motion, related to rest or motion, you can write mechanical energy. So electrical energy is converted into mechanical energy. Next we have, here we are giving electricity and it is a heater. So here electrical energy is converted into heat energy. Electrical energy converted into heat energy. Next we have, this is actually a power plant. So in the power plant we are giving heat and we are generating electricity. So heat energy to electrical energy. Okay, coal is burned here, so heat energy is converted into electrical energy. Next we have, here we are giving electricity and it is a loudspeaker, sound is produced. So in this case electrical energy converted into sound energy. Clear? Next we have, this is a microphone. Here we are speaking in the microphone and the signal is converted into electrical energy, and then we are using it in the various forms. So here in case of microphone, sound energy is converted into electrical energy. After that we can attach to a loudspeaker or any other part, that is our choice. But here first part of the microphone work is to convert sound energy into electrical energy. Next we have, here we are charging the battery. How we will charge the battery? By giving some electrical supply. So by giving the electrical supply we are charging the battery. Which form of energy is stored in the battery? That is a chemical energy. So in this conversion, while charging a battery, we are giving electrical energy and we are getting chemical energy. So electrical energy to chemical energy. And while discharging means we are using our phones. So as we are using our phone is having battery which is having some chemical energy stored in it, and that chemical energy is converted into electrical energy. So during discharging of battery, chemical energy is converted into electrical energy. Next we have burning of candle. Burning of candle we have, so in the candle we have a chemical energy, and this chemical energy we are getting as a two parts. Here heat also, here light also. But the main purpose of the candle is to give the light. Okay, so here we will see the main part, that is chemical energy stored in the wax is converted into light energy. Although heat part is there, but that heat part we are not using in case of candles. For that we are using coal, petrol and other thing. We are using light, we are taking light as a major part from candle. So here we will write chemical energy to light energy. Next we have photosynthesis process. Here photosynthesis process, sun is giving energy to the plants and plants make their own food. This is a photosynthesis. So in this case light energy is converted into glucose. Glucose is a chemical. So light energy is converted into chemical energy. These all are examples, very important. Next we are giving electricity and bulb is glowing. So bulb is giving light, so electrical energy to light energy. Next we have a sun is there and sun is radiating their energy. Here it is a solar panel which convert this light energy to a electrical energy. So which conversion is there? That is light energy to electrical energy. Next we have a rocket. So in the case of rocket motion, heat is there in the rocket and rocket is moving. Moving means mechanical energy. So here heat energy is converted into mechanical energy. Burnt gases are there. As the gases are burnt, which gives release too much heat. When it release too much heat, it is moving in the forward direction. So in case of rocket motion, heat energy is converted into mechanical energy. Next we have burning of coal. Now carefully see, in case of burning of coal we are getting both heat and light. But in case of coal, heat is our major part, light is not our major part. That is a major part of candle. So here we will write chemical energy stored in the coal. So coal is converted into heat. So chemical energy converted into heat energy. Next we have, for example, car we have. So in the car, which thing we are using? Petrol. So petrol, which energy is there in the petrol? Chemical energy. And car is moving, which is a mechanical energy. So here chemical energy is converted into mechanical energy. Next we have a battery, a solenoid or a electric bell. So here electricity we are giving and we are getting magnetic effect. Okay, electricity we are giving. So in the electric bell also we are getting magnetic effect. That's why it is attracted and strike with the gong. So here electrical energy is converted into magnetic energy. We have a note point which states that whenever mechanical energy changes into other forms, it always in the form of kinetic energy, that is the stored potential energy first changes into kinetic energy and then kinetic energy changes into another form. What is the meaning of this? Carefully see. For example, a kinetic energy is there in the water, okay, which rotate the turbine and it generates electricity. So in this case what is actually happening? First stored form of mechanical energy, which is a potential energy, is first converted into kinetic energy and then kinetic energy transform into another energy. So this is very important note, that whenever there is change in mechanical energy to other form, it always in the form of kinetic energy, means potential energy directly cannot converted into another form. First it changes into kinetic energy and then any other form can takes place. Clear? Next note point we have, while transformation of energy from one form to another desired form, the entire energy does not change into desired form. Means when one form of energy we are converted into another desired form, all 100% of energy transformation will not takes place. Why? Because some part of energy, that is undesirable energy, is also produced, that is in the form of heat, friction, sound, etc. For example, the part of energy which is not available to us, that is called undesirable energy, or we can say that degraded form of energy. In case of moving of a car, or motion of a car, we are giving a petrol or we are giving a chemical energy. So whole chemical energy is not converted into only mechanical energy, motion of a car, in which some heat, some energy is converted into heat energy, some is overcoming the friction, some is creating sound energy. So lots of another energies are also produced. The required energy, we need a mechanical energy, we need a motion, that is our desirable energy. But along with desirable energy, some undesirable form of degraded energy is also generated. Clear?